Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Panchmahal District, Gujarat State, the land of five palaces, part 1. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Panchmahal District, affectionately known as the land of five palaces, is an administrative and cultural region nestled in the eastern belt of Gujarat, India. The name Panchmahal stems from the Gujarati words Panch, five, and Mahal, palace or estate, historic territory that was originally transferred by the Maharaja Scindia of Gwalior to the British administration, serving as a mesmerizing blend of deep-rooted tribal culture, breathtaking architectural marvels, and emerging industrial zones. The district presents a unique micro ecosystem within Gujarat. Its administrative headquarters is located at Godhra, a city that acts as the primary hub for the region's socio-economic and political activities. Geographically, Panchmahal is situated on the eastern fringes of Gujarat, forming a natural bridge between the central plains of the state and the rugged hills of the neighboring Madhya Pradesh. The district is bounded by the newly carved Mahisagar district to the north, Dahod district to the northeast and east, Vadodara and Chota Udaipur districts to the south, and Kheda district to the west. It spans an area of approximately 5,219 square kilometers, positioning it strategically near major urban centers like Vadodara and Ahmedabad, which greatly influences its local trade and accessibility. The historical narrative of Panchmahal is anchored heavily around the ancient city of Chambaner and the towering Pavagat Hill, dating back to the 7th century when Champanir was believed to be established during the Chauda dynasty. Over the centuries, control of the region fluctuated between the Chauhan Rajputs, the Gujarat Sultanate under Muhammad Begada, who conquered Champanir in the late 15th century, and it made his magnificent capital and later the Mughal Empire. In the 18th century, the Maratha Scindia dynasty of Gwalior annexed the territory, eventually transferring the five specific Mahas, Godhra, Kalol, Halol, Dagod, and Jalod, to the British in 1853, setting the stage for its modern administrative boundaries when it officially became a part of Gujarat during the state's formation in 1960. Panchmahal experiences a tropical, wet and dry climate characterized by three distinct seasons: a scorching summer, a humid monsoon, and a mild winter. Summers stretching from March to June are intensely hot, with maximum temperatures frequently breaching 42 degrees C to 45 degrees C, making the arid landscape quite challenging. The southwest monsoon brings much needed relief between July and September, depositing an average annual rainfall of around 750 mm to 900 mm, which fuels the region's agricultural cycle. Winters from November to February are pleasantly cool and dry, with temperatures dipping to a comfortable range of 12 degrees C to 15 degrees C, making it the ideal window for tourism. While Panchmahal does not possess its own commercial airport, it relies seamlessly on the Vadodara Airport, approximately 70 to 80 kilometers away, and the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport in Ahmedabad, around 130 kilometers away, for domestic and international air connectivity. In contrast, its railway network is highly robust. Godhra Junction is a vital railway station situated on the crucial commercial backbone of the Mumbai to Delhi broad gauge line, handling massive daily passenger and freight traffic. The road network is equally efficient with National Highway 47 NH 47 and well maintained state highways linking Godhra, Halol, and Kalol directly to major economic zones across western India. According to historical data trends, the population of Panchmahal stands at approximately 1.64 million people, exhibiting a moderately dense settlement pattern of around 314 people per square kilometer. The demographic makeup is characterized by a high percentage of rural households, with roughly 86 to 87% of the populace residing in villages relying on traditional means of living. The sex ratio hovers close to 945 females per 1000 males, and the district has seen steady progress in its overall literacy rate, which currently registers around 71 to 72%, driven by targeted state educational initiatives. The social fabric of Panchmahal is a fascinating mosaic blending mainstream Gujarati communities with a prominent tribal populace, specifically the Bill and Patelia communities, who live primarily in the forest fringes and rural belts. Hinduism is the majority religion, deeply anchored by the spiritual significance of the Pavagadh temple, which draws millions of devotees annually. Islam also hosts a substantial historical and contemporary presence, particularly in urban pockets like Godhra and the ruins of Champaner, creating an environment where district religious festivals, architecture, and traditions exist side by side. The official language of administrative and institutional discourse in the district in Gujarati, which is spoken by over 95% of the total population. Due to its unique geographical positioning near the eastern borders of the state, many rural and tribal folk speak localized dialects such as Panchmahali or Bili, which infuse standard Gujarat with indigenous vocabulary. Hindi is widely understood and spoken across urban areas due to trade and industrial labor migration, while Urdu remains an important linguistic and cultural medium for a segment of the district's population. The cultural landscape Panchmahal is incredibly expressive, dominated by vibrant folk dance forms such as Garla, which is celebrated with exceptional fervor during the 9 nights of Navaratri. The tribal communities add a distinct layer to the local arts with their unique ritualistic paintings. The tribal communities add a distinct layer to the local arts with their unique ritualistic paintings, bamboo crafts, and traditional dance forms like the Giriya or Bill folk dances performed during Holi. Additionally, the classical musical heritage associated with Baiju Bawra, the legendary medieval musician born in Champaner, remains a point of historical pride that echoes through the district's artistic identity. The educational framework in Panchmahal has expanded significantly over the years, progressing from basic primary villages schools to specialized professional colleges, located in the urban hubs of Godhra and Halol. Government and private institutions affiliated with Sri Govind Guru University, headquartered in Godhra, offer degrees in arts, science, commerce, and education across the district. For technical and industrial skill development, the district features multiple engineering and polytechnic institutes alongside Industrial Training Institute IITs that feed skilled labor directly into the manufacturing corridors of Halol and Kalol. The cost of living in Panchmahal is relatively low and affordable compared to neighboring urban powerhouses like Vadodara or Ahmedabad. This affordability is primarily driven by the district's agrarian foundation, which keeps the prices of fresh produce, milk, and essential groceries highly economical for the average household. Real estate prices and residential rentals in cities like Godhra are modest, though the industrial growth pocket of Halol has seen a steady rise in housing costs due to the influx of engineers, managers, and corporate professionals from outside the state. The per capita income of Panchmahal historically reflects its status as a developing, partially backward district, though the industrialization of its southern belt has steadily pushed the income levels upward. Agriculture remains the volatile baseline for rural incomes, while the manufacturing units in Halol and Kalol provide stable, higher bracket wages for corporate and industrial workers. Revenue collection relies heavily on state goods and services tax (SGST) collected from the industrial corridors, property taxes gathered by local municipal bodies, and agricultural market committee cesses. The administrative execution of Panchmahal is led by the district collector, who manages law, order, and developmental programs, working alongside the Panchmahal district panchayat. Politically, the district falls primarily under the Panchmahal Lok Sabha constituency, which is currently represented in the parliament by Rajpal Singh Mahendra Singh Jadhav of the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP. Following the 2024 general elections, on the state level, the district is carved into critical Vidhan Sabha legislative assembly segments, including Godhra, represented by C.K. Raulji, Segara, Jetabai Ahir, Kalol, and the triple reserved seat of Morwa Hadar. As a region historically designated by the Ministry of Panchayat Raj as receiving special backward region development grants, Panchmahal is a core focus for both central and state welfare programs. The Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana and specific triple such plans are heavily deployed here to improve micro irrigation and elevate living standards for the indigenous population. Furthermore, the Gujarat government's industrial incentive schemes under the vibrant Gujarat framework continue to offer tax benefits and infrastructure support to companies setting up plants in the Halol-Kalol industrial zone. For seamless administrative and revenue management, Panchmahal district is systematically divided into 7 district talukas tehsils. These subdivisions are Godhra, Halol, Kalol, Segara, Gohamba, Jam Bukhada, and Morwa Hadar. Each taluka is governed by a Mamlatar and a Taluka Development Officer (TDO), ensure that rural welfare schemes, land record maintenance, and local civic amenities are deployed efficiently down to the village level. The hydrological layout of Panchmahal features seasonal rivers that are critical to local life, with the sacred Maghi River cutting through the broader region, and dictating the agricultural productivity of its northern fringes. Other local rivers such as the Panam, Goma, and Miswo weave through the district, supplying water to the local farmlands. The Panam Dam, a major water resource project in the region, plays an irreplaceable role in providing stable irrigation networks and reliable drinking water supplies to both rural villages and expanding urban municipal areas. The natural resource inventory of Panchmahal is highlighted by its varied forest reserves and decent mineral deposits, particularly around the hilly given terrains of Jambugoda and Pavagadh. The district forests yield valuable minor forest produce, including timber, magua flowers, and tendu leaves, which offer an economic lifeline to local tribal gatherers. The soil profile consists largely of fertile black cotton soil in the plains and rocky quartz heavy soil in the hills, influencing both the choice of cash crops and local quarrying activities. The undisputed crown jewel of tourism in Panchmahal is the Champaner Pavagatha Archaeological Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site featuring stunning 15th century Islamic architecture, ancient fortifications, and step wells. Towering above the heritage site is the Pavagat Hill, home to the revered Kalika Mata temple, which pilgrims access via a steep trek or a modern ropeway system. Nature enthusiasts are drawn to the Jambugoda Wildlife Sanctuary, an expansive biodiverse forest reserve home to leopards, sloth bears, and diverse bird species alongside the scenic Khada Dam Reservoir. The urban landscape of Panchmahal is anchored by its capital city, Godhra, which serves as the primary commercial, educational, and legal center of the district. Halol is the second most prominent town recognized across Western India as a massive high-tech manufacturing hub that behaves almost as an extension of Vadodara. Other significant towns and economic nerve centers include Kalol, known for its processing units, Segra, which serves as a vast agricultural rural base, and the scenic, culturally rich town of Viajalpur. Employment avenues in Panchmahal are distinctly split between the traditional agricultural sector and the modern industrial manufacturing sector. In the rural talukas like Gogamba, Segura, and Morwa Hadaf, the vast majority of the population finds employment through farming, livestock rearing, and government rural employment schemes (MGNREGA). Conversely, the urbanized corridor stretching across Halol and Kalol offers high volume employment opportunities in automotive factories, chemical industries, engineering firms, and logistic warehouses. Panchmahal possesses a wealth of minor minerals and industrial rocks, making mining and stone quarrying a notable economic contributor to the district. The region is rich in high quality granite, quartz, quartzite, and limestone, which are continuously extracted from regulated mining zones. These raw minerals are processed locally in crushing units and supplied in massive quantities to the construction, glass making, and ceramic industries operating across Gujarat and neighboring states. The industrial profile of Panchmahal is highly advanced, centered heavily around the Halol and Kolol industrial estates, managed by the Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation (GIDC). Halol has evolved into a premier automotive and manufacturing destination hosting mega factories for global brands like MG Motor India alongside major electrical wind energy and plastic manufacturing giants like Hero Motor Corporation, Polycap, and wind turbine components plants. The massive concentration of heavy engineering, chemical plants, and pharmaceutical units makes Panchmahal an incredibly vital contributor to Gujarat's overall industrial GDP. Now, questions and answers. What is the historical origin of the name Panchmahal? The name Panchmahal translates literally to five palaces or five estates. It refers historically to the five subdivisions Godra, Kalol, Halol, Dagat, and Jalod that were handed over by the Maratha ruler Maharaja Scindia of Gwalior to the British administration in the mid 19th century. Which city serves as the administrative headquarters of the Panchmahal District? The city of Godra serves as the administrative headquarters, housing the district collectorate, central courts, and primary government offices. What famous UNESCO World Heritage Site is located in the Panchmahal District? The Champaner Pavagoth Archaeological Park is located in the district. It is globally recognized for its beautifully preserved 15th century mosques, palaces, and fortresses built during the Gujarat Sultanate. Which prominent religious site attracts millions of pilgrims to the district every year? The Kalika Mata temple, situated at the top of the Bhavgat Hill, is a highly revered Hindu shrine and a major Shakti Pita that draws millions of devotees annually. Who represents the Panchmahal constituency in the Lok Sabha as of 2024 elections? The constituency is represented in the parliament by Rajpal Singh Mahendra Singh Jadhav of the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP. Why are the towns of Halol and Kalol economically crucial to the district? Kalol and Halol host to massive GIDC, Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation estates. They serve as major industrial hubs featuring global automotive brands, heavy engineering firms, and pharmaceutical manufacturers that generate extensive employment. Name the major river and the prominent dam project that support irrigation in the region. The Mahi River flows through the broader region, and the Panam Dam project, built on its tributary, provides critical irrigation and drinking water across the district. What wildlife sanctuary is located in Panchmahal for nature and ecotourism? The Jambugoda Wildlife Sanctuary, known for its rich biodiversity, dense forests, and animal populations like leopards and sloth bears, is situated here. What is the primary language spoken by the citizens of Panchmahal? Gujarati is the primary language spoken by over 90% of the district residents, alongside localized tribal dialects like Bili. What major minerals are extracted from the mining fields of Panchmahal? The district is rich in industrial minerals, particularly granite, quartz, quartzite, and limestone, which heavily support the regional construction and glass industries. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.